Hello, fellow hair loss people, and welcome to my week 18, day 128 update. So last week I had posted about kind of a patch kind of in between my transplanted area and my native hair, and I would like to point out that I think that it was truly just my haircut. After about 2 more days, looking back in, you can't see where that void was or where that patch was. Overall, it literally 2 to 3 days after I got my haircut, I noticed a big difference. So it might have either been how my when your hair gets wet, it kind of clumps together. It could have been that it was clumped together and made it look like a patch. But now, here I am a week after getting my haircut, and it looks like I never even got a haircut. Everything looks back to normal. So looking into my right side, you can notice very, very good density, especially right along. You've got these little channels where it looks like there's less density than kind of the rest of the hair, but overall, really no complaints. Looking at my weaker side, last week I talked about how the hairline itself wasn't that dense. It kind of starts to get dense once you go about a ½ centimeter in. I would say that started to change. It does look like it's getting a little bit denser. Trying to rotate my head so that you can see it a little bit better. Again, there's kind of these little channels where there's not a lot of growth yet, but I mean 4 weeks or 4 months post-op, that's kind of to be expected. Also, what's cool is if you look in right here, you can see there's a bunch of little hairs that are just stubbed out of my scalp, which is awesome because every week that I look at it, it's getting thicker and thicker, and it's looking more like my native hair than looking like a hair transplant now. So I expect that to continue to thicken up. I expect to see those hairs to continue to come out of my scalp and provide good thickness overall in the front. I'm pretty lucky. This area in the front is where my native hair was. My receding, I really didn't lose very much hair right here in the front. It was just kind of this piece went straight back, and then this piece went straight back, as well as my crown, as a lot of you guys know. So hopefully this will all blend pretty well once these areas grow in. But quick anecdotal story, I did see a couple of friends this past weekend, and I had gone to college with one of them, and he knew about this. I'm very open in my personal life about telling people that I have a hair transplant. It's pretty obvious because my hair was so bad for people who now see me afterwards. But funny enough, he told me that I look better than I did when I was 20 years old. If you guys have been looking at my profile, I did mention that I started balding around 20. Might have been a little bit earlier, maybe around 18 or 19, but it wasn't really noticeable until I was about 20. From 20 to 27 is when I really worked on stabilizing it. When you're a kid and you're in college, you just don't prioritize your hair. I was prioritizing, drinking and having fun with friends, and really was not worried about my hair. I didn't really take it seriously until I was kind of mid-20s, and then I, started trying to take minoxidil regularly and stabilize my hair loss. So, and for those of you who don't know, now I still take minoxidil and I also take topical finasteride. So, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Again, looking in here, pretty good, and then looking at my crown is definitely starting to thicken up. It's certainly getting there, so I'm very happy with how it looks. And every week that I look at my hair, I feel better and better. This honestly is the best that I've looked in apparently since I was 20. So very good feeling. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, please make sure to comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe for all my future updates. Thank you guys.